Alrighty, y'all. So the anniversary live stream for the 2.5 anniversary is going to be happening tomorrow, right? For where I am right now, it's going to be happening at 11 a.m. Thank God. But for most of you guys, I believe if you're not in Japan and you're like Canada or America, it's going to be starting at like 6 or 7 or even 5 a.m. for y'all. So some of you guys. So there is that. If you guys actually head into the game, right? They have started the 2.5 anniversary version countdown, right? So it's safe to say that the anniversary is going to be starting on the 23rd or the 24th. I'm gonna assume, right? Why have a countdown for a live stream when the live stream is tomorrow, right? I'm assuming the countdown for the actual half anniversary is going to basically count down to when the actual anniversary happens. So go ahead and game right now, collect your rewards, all that good stuff. Go ahead and collect it, right? So before we even get into it, I do want to basically make a video that I did I do for every anniversary. Just don't make these mistakes, because obviously with an anniversary means new players, it means new things, and things that newer players, older players, people who didn't participate in old events are not going to understand and know what to do. First off, I want to talk about Kilo, right? If you don't know, Kilo is a character that's coming back into the game. This is a limited character that is coming back, right? Usually what they do for these anniversaries is that they give you a free SSR, but they let you select between the new free SSR or old free SSR, right? So obviously with the anniversary, which was Cinderella's, we had to choose between Snow White, which was the first anniversary character, and Red Hood, right? Or not Red Hood, and Rapunzel. And then for the 1.5 anniversary, we had to choose between Kilo and Ray. This time we're probably going to be choosing between either Kilo and the new free SSR, or the new free SSR, Kilo and Ray. So 3 different SSRs, right? They're going to give you a box like throughout missions and stuff like that, and then you get to select one of these two characters, or one of the characters, right? I will tell you guys now, it depends on how good the free SSR is, right? But I'm not gonna even get into that video until I actually see who the free SSR is and how good they are or not, because I don't want to tell you guys, oh, pick that character over Kilo. But I can tell you, Kilo isn't like the best character in the game, but Kilo does have a pretty good ultimate, right? Other than that, I do feel like Kilo is useless. You can use her in PvP and get somewhere, but other than that, I do feel like Kilo herself is useless. So I'm just gonna keep you guys, warned about that. I will make a video about that. So if you want to wait for all that stuff, just wait a bit before you decide on who you're gonna get between Ray, Kilo, and the free SSR, because I'm assuming it's going to be those 3. Now, for my re-rollers, right? What characters should you be re-rolling for? It makes the most sense to... I might even start a free-to-play journey from the 2.5 anniversary, which, I don't know. Let me know in the comments of this video. Do you want me to start a free-to-play journey? Because a lot of people, always tell me to start my free-to-play journey, and then I try it, but I just never stick to it, right? But maybe this time I will. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I just keep doing a free-to-play journey every anniversary and I don't stick to it, there's generally no point. But if I do a free-to-play journey, I'm gonna start with a starter account, which is still a free-to-play account, right? It just basically gives you the rewards of past free-to-play events and stuff like that. So you basically have free rewards from the past that you are not able to get now because you started now, right? So I might get a starter account and do a free-to-play journey like that, but let me know if you guys want me to do a free-to-play journey. Now, like I said, for my re-rollers, the characters you should be re-rolling for, I will say it depends on how good Cinderella, Little Mermaid is, but Cinderella is going to obviously be your main character. Like, if you're looking for a powerful DPS, right? If you're looking for a genuine powerful DPS to help you get through all of Nikke, go for this character. It's as simple as that. Like, re-roll until you get this character. There's nobody else, right? I mean, there is a lot of other characters, but if you are re-rolling and you are looking for that full-blown DPS character, that powerhouse character that's going to get you through the entire game without any problems, Cinderella is your girl. Now, the thing is, I'm assuming Little Mermaid is going to be a support, and that's just because the half anniversary characters we've had before, being Dorothy and Crown, were both supporters, and then the anniversary character we've had, being Red Hood and Cinderella, were both DPS attackers. So I'm just assuming Little Mermaid is going to be a support, right? Which, if she's a DPS, then great, but if she's a supporter, great. Either way, it's a win-win. So there is that. After Cinderella, you're probably Crown, right? You probably should go for Crown over anybody if you want me to be honest. Like Crown is the type of character. Let me to anybody who doesn't understand this character still. If you have this character, she makes all the characters on your team a lot better. Like, and she's like probably the only character genuinely who can really do that, right? Like Crown on your team for someone who's re-rolling, someone who's starting Nikke tomorrow because of this anniversary. Having Crown on your team is going to let you get through the game with any other characters you have, right? And that's true, right? Until you get the stuff like Anomaly Interception, Crown can get you far. Because if you don't remember, I have done showcases of the interception, even the regular interception before Anomaly Interception. I did that with Crown and R characters, right? So Crown is a character that will make all your characters just 10 times stronger, right? Her burst skill, every burst rotation is too powerful. Her attack buff to anybody who uses their full burst or their burst skill during a full burst is too strong. The attack damage buff when anytime she gets healed is just too strong, right? So having this character is kind of a must. Like if you ask me, okay, Zxous, should I go for Crown or should I go for Cinderella? I would probably say go for Crown over Cinderella, just because anybody else you get that's a DPS plus Crown will be good. Genuinely, like that's just how I see it. Anybody with Crown is gonna get you far, right? It's gonna get you farther than anybody without Crown. Genuinely, like I feel like Lean and Crown can get you far than rather just having like Lean and then Masked. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then Red Hood is still a very good character for anybody to pick up. She is a burst 1, 2, and 3 character, so this is easily still one of the best characters you can go ahead and pick up. We're not even talking about the best character in the game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip past all of y'all. This is the best character in the game in my opinion, right? If you have this character, this is the same thing where if you have her, you're going to get far, because this character herself is a burst 1 and a burst 3 character. So it's like, if you have a burst 1 on your team, great, put Rappy and she's going to be that broken burst 3. But if you don't have a burst 1 on your team, great, put Rappy and she's going to be that broken burst 1 who's supporting the team, but still probably doing the most damage because she's just that hard of a hitting character. So I would say go ahead and grab Rappy. I'm going to do my priority list. 1, Crown. 2, Rappy. 3, Red Hood. 4, Cinderella. Right? I'm going to put it like that just because I think Cinderella is great. I do think she's a powerhouse DPS, but it doesn't really, like, it, you know, it's just, I would prefer any of those 3 over Cinderella if I was starting fresh. And then the same thing with Scarlet Black Shadow. Like, this is the same thing as Cinderella. If you have Cinderella or if you get Scarlet Black Shadow, you win, right? Generally, you can have either of these 2 and you're good. So if you're looking for a crazy DPS, I would say Rappy, Scarlet Black Shadow, or Cinderella. Aim for one of those 3. If you're looking for crazy support, then it's Red Hood, Rappy, or Crown, right? And I'm just gonna leave it to you guys with those 5 characters specifically, because anybody else, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other cool characters you can get that are gonna be good, right? Like if you start and you get Ein is a great character, right? She's a powerful DPS. Scarlet, especially if you get Scarlet with Trina, who I do have now. I did put Trina yesterday, so or I think I put her today actually. So yeah, if you get Trina and Scarlet, that's a great combination. But if you want just overall in all content, someone that's going to help you from the beginning to literally late game, those 5 characters are what you should be aiming for. So if you are re-rolling for the 2.5 anniversary, go for those 2 characters or one of those characters. I don't even know what Little Mermaid does. For all I know, Little Mermaid could be the new best character in the game. And then it's like, I mean, it's still a win-win. You get one of these 5 characters and you get Little Mermaid. That's how I'm seeing it. So let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you don't. Go ahead and log into the game if you haven't to collect your rewards for the anniversary. Those were anniversary polls they're given. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.